Our first medal tonight is the Guy Medal in gold. This is awarded once every 3 years to fellows or others for their innovative contributions to the theory or application of statistics. This year's award goes to Professor CR Rao for his fundamental contributions to the statistical theory and methodology, including unbiased estimation, variance reduction by sufficiency, efficiency of estimators, information geometry, as well as the application of matrix theory in linear statistical inference. So, Professor Rao, if you'd like to come up now.
President of the Royal Statistical Society, Fellows of the Society, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great honor to receive the Guy Medal in Gold of the Royal Statistical Society. I thank the Society for choosing me for the most coveted award given to a statistician. Some of my research papers in the 40s of the last century on estimation, multivariate analysis, and combinatorics, which generated a number of technical terms, were based on the knowledge I acquired during my stay in Cambridge during 1946 and 48. I was employed as a research fellow in the Museum of Archaeology and Ethnology of the university to work on a very special project of tracing the origin of the people buried in a place called Jebel Moya in Africa in the first millennium BC. This needed the use of multivariate analysis or measurements made on skeletal material dug out from the burial sites in Jebel Moya and brought to the museum by a British expedition. The results, based on 2 years of research, were presented in a book, Ancient Inhabitants of Jebel Moya, published by the Cambridge University Press under the joint authorship of Professor Trevor, an anthropologist of the university, and myself as a statistician. I also had the opportunity of presenting the results of my research in multivariate analysis on discrimination and clustering used in the analysis of skeletal material in a discussion paper at the meeting of the Royal Statistical Society, which was published in the Journal of the Society in 1948. In Cambridge, I also had the opportunity to register as a PhD student with Sir Ronald Fisher as thesis advisor. I believe I was one of the 2 or 3 students to work for PhD in statistics under his guidance. I asked Professor Fisher kindly suggest to me a problem for my thesis. He said, the problem must be yours, and I can help you if needed. I tried to use this formula of asking my students to choose their own problems for their thesis without much success. Fisher also insisted that I should have an exposure to real problems in order to do good work in statistics, and asked me to work in his lab where he was breeding mice to map their chromosomes. It was a good experience for me, working on real problems, both at the museum and at the laboratory of R.A. Fisher. The experiments I conducted to map one of the chromosomes of mice resulted in a paper published in the Journal of Heredity, edited by R.A. Fisher. My work on generalization of univariate analysis of variance, abbreviated as ANOVA, to multivariate analysis of variance and covariance, known as MANOVA, published in Biometrica in 1948, was motivated by a paper presented at a discussion meeting with the Royal Statistical Society by Professor Bartlett in 1947. I had the opportunity of visiting UK in 1961 at the invitation of the British Council and presenting a discussion paper at a meeting of the Royal Statistical Society on efficient estimation and optimum inference procedures. It was published in the Journal of the Royal Statistical Society in 1962. In this paper, the concept of second-order efficiency of an estimator was introduced, and an expression to its lower bound was obtained. This bound is now known in statistical literature as Fisher-Rao theorem. The second-order efficiency of maximum likelihood was established, showing the superiority of maximum likelihood estimators over others. In 1947, I was made an honorary life fellow of King's College in Cambridge, with the special privilege of walking on the grass lawns of the college, which I usually mention as the highest honor I ever received. Statistics will be in great demand in future, and statisticians will have sexy jobs. I hope to keep in touch with the Royal Statistical Society in promoting the study and use of statistics in all areas of human endeavor, from government and business institutions to individual decision making. Thank you very much.